fairly wet across some parts of the UK as we move through the night. In fact, we have a weather warning across central and southern Wales, and that's in force for much of the night. Now, as we look ahead to tomorrow morning, and the cold front that's bringing all the grotty weather is hanging around towards the southernmost areas of England. Here, quite a mild day, but we are going to be seeing a fair amount of cloud and rain, I'm afraid, so not exactly sunbathing weather. Further north of that, plenty in the way of brightness, dry, cold, crispy conditions, and a fairly windy and unsettled picture towards the far north of Scotland, that continuing for much of the day. So into the afternoon, little changes really. That system still hangs around further south, some heavy bursts of rain running along it. Elsewhere, clouding up a touch, but still remaining fairly good. Good night, see you soon. Change with the weather right across the UK through tomorrow. It is going to be a lovely, bright autumnal day, but an awful lot cooler than it has been recently. Temperatures today across 21 Celsius, tomorrow just around 13 or 14. So an awful lot cooler, as I say. Largely dry, though, just a few passing showers towards the north and northeastern parts of Scotland, and a little more in the way of cloud down towards the far southwestern corner. Now, as we look ahead to Friday, it's not looking quite so cheerful, with quite a lot of cloud and some rain across the central belt. The best chance of brightness towards the far north of Scotland and the far southeastern parts of England, and again a much cooler day as well. That cloud and rain slowly clears away from the south through Saturday, with sunny spells and showers following in behind. Good night. Hello again. In complete contrast to what we've seen recently, it's going to be Scotland that see the best of the weather through tomorrow as cloud increasingly builds across the northern parts of England and Northern Ireland. Now, if we look ahead to tomorrow in more detail, you can see it's a weak cold front sitting across the central parts of the UK, which is going to give us those rather murky conditions, whilst further northwards it's looking pretty nice. Certainly an awful lot cooler than we've seen recently, and a few showers towards the northeast, but it really is going to be the northern parts that see the best of the weather, because this system's going to creep a little bit further southwards into the afternoon, so increasing cloud but not much in the way of rain. Now, the real story for tomorrow is the fact that it's going to be really our last very mild day in the south. Much cooler but fresher conditions kicking in further north. That's it. Good night. See you tomorrow. Hello again. It continues to be a fairly showery picture across the northern half of the UK as we move through the night, but further south, clear and fairly misty, but this low misty cloud towards the southern coastline really taking its time to clear away. Now, as we look ahead to tomorrow, that split in conditions continues. Once again, it's a showery story up towards the north and northwest, particularly the northwest of Scotland, where you can see the showers could merge to longer spells of rain at times, and also a fair amount of cloud blowing in on fairly keen westerly winds. Out towards the east, though, particularly the northeastern parts of Scotland, you should be a little bit more protected, and much of England and Wales getting away with a very decent day, just a few showers perhaps across the northern half of Wales. From a temperature point of view, not bad. A high tomorrow of 21. Good night, see you tomorrow.